So if you can just find a comfortable place to sit, lie down or recline, just get yourself comfortable. And then I'd like you to imagine just a wonderful feeling, an energy, a light, just beginning to drift down into the top of your head. And just imagine that feeling drifting all the way down into your neck, allowing those neck muscles to become deeply relaxed and comfortable. And if you have to adjust to be more comfortable, then why not do so now? And then I'd like you to imagine that feeling, that wonderful relaxation just drifting all the way down into your shoulders. And then slowly down through the top of your arms, gently and comfortably towards your elbows. And then all the way down your forearms to your wrists and hands. And then imagine that feeling just drifting down through your chest. Imagine each time you breathe in, you're just breathing in some wonderful, calming relaxation. And each time you breathe out, you're just letting go of any worries or concerns that may have been around you today. And then imagine that feeling just slowly drifting down into your stomach. And then you could drift all the way down through your hips and thighs, just down to your lower legs, your ankles and feet. You could simply imagine every muscle, every nerve, every part of your body just becoming so deeply relaxed that it's simply not worth the effort to think anything, to do anything. You just begin to go inside. And as you become more deeply relaxed, the suggestions that you hear will have a permanent and immediate effect on your subconscious mind. You will hear every word that I speak, even though you may find your mind wandering away at times. Because right now, nothing else matters. Nothing except this wonderful feeling of relaxation that you're experiencing. And at this moment, it is as though you don't have a care in the world. Nobody wants anything. Nobody needs anything. There's absolutely nothing for you to do other than just relax and let go. And just enjoy the wonderful feelings that are being generated within you now. And I would like you to compare this feeling of relaxation to the unnecessary, unwanted and useless feelings that you've been experiencing in the past. If you felt stressed or worried or concerned or anxious. And I'm sure that you'd already know how you would prefer to feel. But in your normal, everyday life experiences, you seem to get wound up or triggered or worried or concerned. Sometimes it's about the slightest thing. Sometimes it's simply a thought or a feeling. And staying calm in a difficult situation just sometimes feels so difficult to achieve. And this could have been maybe because of mundane things that you've worried about just beginning to pile up. Rather like placing a heavy book on top of another until the whole pile of books becomes so heavy that you could not lift them all. And even thinking about lifting those heavy books or worrying about which one to remove first just made the whole situation worse. And I would like you to think of each of those books as a worry, a concern, a problem that has existed in your life. Each of those books has a title. Perhaps there's one called Work Worries or School Worries, worries about social situations. One could be called Financial Worries. I'm sure that you know all of the things that have been contributing to your stress that you've been experiencing, so you could imagine going over this in your mind while I'm quiet just for a few moments. And now I'd like you to leave those books on a table in your imagination and imagine coming outside to a beautiful garden. Imagine it's a lovely warm day, feeling the sun on your skin, maybe a breeze on your face, maybe hearing the birds in the trees or seeing flowers. Whatever comes to mind is perfectly fine. You could even imagine that in that garden there's a beautiful hammock hung between two strong trees, or a comfortable lounge or chair of some description. I'd like you to imagine lying in that chair or hammock or whatever it may be. And as you lie there so comfortable, feeling so safe and wonderful right now, I'd like you to imagine noticing something that you didn't notice before. Imagine you've got a little container that children have, that have those bubbles that children blow. A container of liquid and a little round device that hangs from the lid. Imagine taking that out just like a child would. Looking at that container of that rainbow coloured fluid. And imagine blowing a bubble into the sky, into that little breeze. And you could imagine a thought occurring to you that each of those bubbles that you blow could represent one of the issues that's been causing you to feel stressed or worried or concerned. Maybe you could even remember the titles of those heavy books. And as you dip that little wand into the container, and perhaps think about one of those books, one of those issues or pressures or worries, and you blow that bubble now, gently as it begins to form, and then you just blow it away. And you just watch it drift away or float away off into the distance. Because while you're relaxed and comfortable in this moment, as you blow away those worries and concerns, you realise that you don't need to be stressed. You can be calm and relaxed and comfortable. You could think of another title, another worry, another concern, and imagine just blowing that away from your life, just letting it drift away or float away. And you could repeat that process with any other worries or concerns. Just imagine beginning to let those things go. And as you do, you immediately feel so much calmer, so much more relaxed, so comfortable. And because you're developing this new-found ability to relax, to become more comfortable in other areas of your life, all of these suggestions just become locked in that wonderful, powerful mind so that you can use them over the coming days and weeks. Just imagine going back to that place whenever you feel it's necessary. And imagine allowing those worries, concerns to just drift away. Just becoming better and better at letting things go. Knowing it's a skill that you can develop over the coming days, weeks and months. So now you can just drift deeper and more relaxed if you wish. Just have a little time for yourself, because it's such a wonderful thing to give yourself the gift of time. So many people work so hard to help others, to please others, but when you begin to look after yourself and give yourself time, it can make such a difference. So thanks for listening.